It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Ball carrier. Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. 2 yards.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on 3rd down. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On is the punter, Scott, here as he gets this one away. Now Brown. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Their own 32-yard line.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Jackson. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. There'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 56 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Packers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Aaron Jones.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This is Jones. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Jones on the carry. Brought down at the 30-yard line.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete. That is 3.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. With it is Brown. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And possession will switch hands. First and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round? That's what I call a steal.
He'll run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, and just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
38-yard line.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
At the 47-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play.
Now it's Dillon.
And it's 3rd down.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On first down, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On play action, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Jackson now down around his goal line. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Forced out to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Another Baltimore first down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Jackson buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
The Packers take over first.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Devin Funches. Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I just wonder if defensively they're starting to think that, hey, we've kept them to nothing so far. They've got to take a shot downfield, and it looked like they were prepared for it.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Funches with a catch over the middle.
Rodgers pass.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. 23 yards the pickup there. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Marlon Humphrey on the
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 14-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Now both sides searching for adjustments. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
At the 45.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, looking for Andrews. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 45 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Is good. Makes the score Ravens 17, Packers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
33-yard line.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Joe. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Nice job there of avoiding the pressure, but it's still coming at him pretty strong. He did all he could just to get rid of the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 10 yards out. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Ravens 17, Packers 7.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Kenny Clark coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flushed to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
The 47-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision. to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
2-point conversion.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Davante Adams. 60 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers now to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Jackson now to throw on third down.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson, flush to his right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete.
On the keeper.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
3rd and 1.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Steps away to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 47. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 25, Packers 20. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
No gain on the play.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
20-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Baltimore Ravens.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing now is Jackson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
For the Ravens.
Pulled in at the 24.
Tonight's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with their opponents. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 20.
5.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Scott, his first carry, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to let this go. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 73 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. On the carry, this is Scott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Past the 20, and he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Wentz now on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down at Stanford. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Again, it's Stafford. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson. 38 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. Good. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
At the 31.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
With the score, Eagles 14, Lions 7.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz flush to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yards to go.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Jackson now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 46 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Wentz. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Wentz. Flush. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He's at the 50. 30.
This is too easy right here.
10. 5. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A fairly short kick from the 14. That is up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. From the gun, here's Stafford. Forced out to his left.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play on third down for the Lions. 43 yards. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Duron Harmon. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So,
he lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. The shotgun snap for Stafford. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And this is why pass rush can't totally be measured in sacks, although let's face it, if you're a lineman, you want sacks because that helps your contract time. But in this case, the pressure did the job almost as effectively, forcing an incompletion.
Stafford on third down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Adrian Peterson as the first half is winding down. And the Lions add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now up to 14.
Eagles 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Jackson now to return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's caught by Jackson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Wentz. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
Philadelphia.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He'll fire deep for Rager. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the 50 at Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where
and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 68 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 18. They start the drive with Peterson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Flush to his right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stafford on first down. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Lions 30.
The Lions on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Stafford. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. He's going to hit his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run with Dalton. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. On second down, Peterson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jones there to make the grab, and the Lions are able to grow their lead. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Sanders, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
third
three.
play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
But first down, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
10 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Second down, here's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught by Jackson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Now Sanders. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They run here with Jason Huntley. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hakeem Butler there to make the grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is
Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Panthers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Bridgewater on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Carry for Trenton Cannon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Panthers.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Down to the 25.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 3rd and long for Bridgewater. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brandon Graham providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's go, D. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll get this underneath to Scott. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Jeremy Chin in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And he's got some space. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Recovered by Carolina.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Bridgewater to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Davion Taylor in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 77 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Elliott on for the point after.
I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now Bridgewater. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That play could never get started thanks to the defensive effort of Shaq Thompson. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Throwing is Hurts. Got an open man. It's Scott. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Murray on the keeper. Incomplete on the throw.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw again, Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Now Murray off play action. And that is incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Murray. Flush to his right. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rico Gafford, 49 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And now he's going to use his legs. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll run with Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 10-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott there to make the grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Isabella. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake, but it'll be second down. Throwing again, Murray. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And got his man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. These two teams all tied after 1.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's caught by Jackson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts going to keep this himself. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
1st and 10 at the
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man completes it to Butler. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Hakeem Butler, 39 yards. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, once again, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I said, here's a stop on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. But first down, Hurts. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Murray on the option. He'll give it to Drake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Going deep for Hopkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 28 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Eagles 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, Isabella. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Murray now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
Murray on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Murray. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And I think the ball's out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
First down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
On the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Mobility, a blessing, and sometimes a curse, isn't it? Because those mobile quarterbacks, they tend to think that they can make a play all the time. When they get out of the pocket, instead of sometimes eating it or just throwing it away, they try and force things a little bit and end up taking extra hits.
Yeah, paid a little bit of a price on that one.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action. Now it's Murray. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Arizona.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get the field goal range. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action with Hurts. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's on field. Hey, it's all out. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Let's go, let's go.
Here's Hurts to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Eagles.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now a carry for Sanders. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the point.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
That keeps the score Eagles 30, Cardinals 16.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football.
Side kick recovered by the Cardinals.
First carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard.
They go again with Muhammad. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And he's taken down inside the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one complete to Gafford. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rico Gafford, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And his kick is right through. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up.
The onside kick recovered by the Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Scott, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts.
30-yard line.
Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, Isabella. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Murray going to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left. 20. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.